Welcome to the DuPont Vertrel and Microcare webinar, your team to solve 21st century cleaning challenges. Today's presenters include Tom Tattersall, Executive Vice President of Microcare, and Dr. Mark Robin, Technical Consultant, DuPont Fluorochemicals. Tom will kick things off with a brief introduction of the DuPont and Microcare team's commitment to providing clean parts, and throughout today's presentation, we will also discuss important regulatory issues, the benefits of Vertrel, and share two brief case history reports. Now we'll begin our presentation. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Tom Tattersall.
Hello, I'm Tom Tattersall, Executive Vice President of the Microcare Corporation. Microcare is a leading supplier of cleaning and coating fluids to the marketplace. We are DuPont's Vertrel Cleaning Fluids premier partner for this product line. When I am asked to describe my business at Microcare, I simply put it, I am the business of providing clean parts for my customers. Because at the end of the day, we are judged by how the process we helped install cleans their parts. Yes, Microcare gets its revenue by selling precision cleaning fluids like DuPont Vertrel, but to meet our customers' cleaning challenges, we must view this operation as a process: equipment, labor, chemistry, operating cost, maintenance, etc. All aspects must be evaluated in order for us to provide clean parts. In viewing a cleaning operation as a total process, we work hard to assist customers from making the following common mistakes. Believe it or not, people often want to piecemeal their cleaning process. In other words, force-fit pieces to make their process work, versus stepping back and viewing it as an opportunity to improve their operations. They demand to use equipment that already exists or they already own for their cleaning process without ever thinking of ramifications. Many never want any outside consulting help or assistance. And of course, we are all faced with the inertia of continuing to do what we always have done. Understanding that cleaning may not be your core skill, who can assist? Who are you going to call? I am here today to remind you to call us, the DuPont and Microcare team of cleaning experts. Let me share with you a few characteristics of our team, which may be new to many of you. Part of any cleaning operation is the precision cleaning fluid, its chemistry. DuPont is synonymous with chemistry. Many different grades of cleaners have been tested and developed by DuPont to meet your cleaning challenges. At Microcare, we have nearly a dozen regional managers, all technically trained in engineering or chemistry, supporting the global regions. Both DuPont and Microcare have applications labs and high-end analytical equipment to support customers and cleaning process development. We work hard to understand the current regulations to build you a sustainable process. All of our efforts are to design and assist you in developing a cleaning process where we strive to give you the lowest cost to operate and clean your parts. In other words, we are confident that by working with us, your cleaning costs will be the lowest dollar per part clean you could have. It is safe to say we want to be part of your engineering team, there to assist you to meet your own unique requirements. Now, we understand some challenges are easier than others. So, what type of applications do DuPont and Microcare excel at? I think you can look at our areas of expertise or our focus through the following outline. We work to provide clean parts where it is difficult to achieve consistent cleanliness of your parts. Examples would be parts that require the highest level of cleanliness, parts with complex geometries. They may be built with sensitive materials of construction. They may be designed with small spaces or blind holes, or nothing else seems to work. If any one of these challenges exist, we will be a big help to you. We can solve the less complicated with the same thorough analysis, but the real difficult cleaning challenges are where we excel. I remain confident, as this is what we have unmatched experience with our favorite cleaning process. Our cleaning process, which is modern-day vapor degreasing. Although the theory is the same from years ago, the modern-day vapor degreasing process and operation is a bit more sophisticated than before. Many new and/or younger engineers are not familiar with the vapor degreasing process. The vapor degreasing process has been around at least 60 years, as it was developed to clean high-volume applications such as automobile manufacturing, appliances, airplanes, which were needed after World War II. The introduction of the circuit board introduced new cleaning requirements and high-volume requirements where vapor degreasing gained widespread acceptance as the preferred method of cleaning. Halogenated solvents based on chlorine, bromine, and fluorine dominated the cleaning fluids of choice. In fact, all are used today. As the ozone issue of the 1990s took place, many manufacturers had little choice but to design aqueous cleaning systems for their cleaning needs. Now that many of those systems approach the end of their usable life, vapor degreasing is a worthwhile cleaning process to evaluate and choose, especially where critical parts or critical cleaning needs are in play. There are many advantages for the customer with this process method. Why use the vapor degreasing process? Here I have listed a few of the more significant advantages. Once the cleaning process is validated, very little monitoring is necessary to produce clean parts day after day. The manufacturing engineer and lab do not have to take daily samples to ensure the chemistry or water effluent meets their requirements. Sensitive parts and materials will not flash rust with this method. The process does not require an additional drying step. Parts with extremely small openings or blind spots can be cleaned effectively, consistently. The process is highly energy efficient, leading to lower operating costs. And finally, the footprint of the vapor degreasing machine is significantly smaller than aqueous systems, and in general, less capital is required to install. Vapor degreasers offer a very flexible process and are available in multiple sizes to handle practically anyone's cleaning and volume requirements. Here are a few design parameters which are questioned and discussed in any project. The answers help determine the size of the vapor degreaser to specify. A key point to remember is that a solid equipment design up front assists in minimizing solvent loss during operation. This leads to lower operating costs for a customer's cleaning process. Vapor degreaser manufacturers exist worldwide, each with their own design twists for you to evaluate. I like to consider the vapor degreaser an elegantly engineered machine. It cleans, rinses, dries, and recycles, all in one unit. Regardless of which manufacturer we are working with, they all go through these 4 process steps. Now, before I introduce Dr. Mark Robin of DuPont, who will lead a discussion on vapor degreaser precision cleaning fluids, I'd like to review a couple key points about regulations. The one item I want you to walk away with is that the DuPont and Microcare team can work with you to design a cleaning process that meets local, state, federal, and country-specific regulations. We understand these regulations and in turn work with our customers to meet them. The goal is a validated, sustainable cleaning process every time. So we have chemistry and process designs that meet the following. We use USA EPA SNAP-approved chemistries. Our chemistries are REACH registered. We can meet F-gas standards. We can design a chlorine-free process as well as a VOC exempt process. Whatever your goals, we will work to meet and surpass them and provide you clean parts. Don't believe the propaganda by other manufacturers who claim that their one solution fits all. It just isn't so. What you really need is expertise. Expertise we would like to provide as the DuPont Microcare cleaning team. Now here is Dr. Mark Robin of DuPont.
Thanks, Tom. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending upon your location. I'm Mark Robin, Senior Technical Services Consultant for DuPont Chemicals and Fluoro Products. Thank you for joining our webinar, which we hope will provide you with an understanding of the unique properties of the DuPont Vertrel specialty solvents and their use as sustainable replacements for N-propyl bromide, trichloroethylene, and HCFC 225 in precision cleaning applications. The Vertrel family of specialty fluids is based on Vertrel XF, the basic properties of which are shown here. The molecular structure of Vertrel XF imparts to Vertrel XF a unique combination of physical properties, which make it an ideal solvent either by itself or in combination with other solvents in a myriad of applications. Vertrel XF has a relatively low boiling point of 55 degrees C, is fast drying, non-flammable, and characterized by low toxicity. The Vertrel product line is comprised of Vertrel XF used alone as a neat solvent and numerous blends of Vertrel XF with other solvents. Combining Vertrel XF with different co-solvents allows for the adjustment of the solvency power of the resulting multi-component solvent, allowing one to fit the solvency power to that required for a particular application. For example, the kb values of Vertrel products vary from 11 to over 100. Vertrel XF can also be employed as an inerting agent, where it is mixed with a flammable solvent or solvents to provide a solvent of reduced or no flammability. The ability to mix Vertrel XF with other solvents can also be employed to improve the toxicity profile of other solvents. This slide provides a summary of the Vertrel family of specialty fluids. As seen in the chart, Vertrel specialty fluids are suitable for a very wide variety of applications. Vertrel XF itself finds application primarily as a carrier fluid and rinsing media, and is also suitable for some light soil cleaning and particulate removal. Vertrel XF is also suitable as an ingredient in aerosols and as a dielectric coolant. The Vertrel XM, XE, XH, and XP products are suitable for light soil cleaning, particulate removal, and wipe cleaning. Medium and heavy soil cleaning, degreasing, defluxing, and silicone removal are readily accomplished with the Vertrel SDG, SFR, SMT, MCA, and MCA Plus Vertrel products. Due to their high solvency power, low surface tension, and non-flammable properties, Vertrel SDG and Vertrel SFR in particular are excellent solvents for use in vapor degreasing applications. For flux removal applications, Vertrel SFR is the solvent of choice for removal of high temperature fluxes used in lead-free and no-clean solders. For water displacement type drying applications, Vertrel XDA and XDF are suitable solvents. For absorption drying applications, in addition to silicone deposition and removal, Vertrel XP10 or XSI are suitable solvents. High solvency power is a key criteria for solvent selection. As seen in this slide, Vertrel fluids offer a wide range of solvency powers, as measured by kb values ranging from 11 to greater than 100. For example, the solvency powers of Vertrel SFR and Vertrel SDG are close to those of NPB and TCE, and approximately 3 times that of HCFC 225, making these Vertrel solvents ideal replacements for NPB, TCE, and HCFC 225 in precision cleaning applications. Worker safety is another key consideration in solvent selection. To ensure safety in use, the toxicity of a solvent should be as low as possible. Vertrel fluids are characterized by low inhalation toxicity and as a result pose little risk of adverse effects when airborne exposures are maintained below established limits. As seen in the graph, Vertrel offers the lowest level of toxicity of the indicated solvents, especially in comparison to NPB and TCE. It can also be seen from the graph that the exposure limit for Vertrel is higher than that of rubbing alcohol. That is, Vertrel is less toxic than rubbing alcohol. In addition to their suitability in a wide range of cleaning applications, ranging from light soil removal to demanding oxygen service cleaning, the Vertrel specialty fluids, in particular Vertrel SDG and Vertrel SFR, are ideal replacements for current solvents such as NPB, HCFC 225, and TCE, all of which are faced with looming use regulations. Let's take a brief look now at regulatory issues related to HCFC 225, NPB, and TCE. Due to their ozone-depleting properties, the US EPA has ruled that HCFC 225, as well as any remaining supplies of HCFC 141B, cannot be used in vapor degreasing applications after January 1, 2015. Users may continue to use solvent already in a vapor degreaser, but makeup solvent is considered a controlled substance. In addition, no stockpiling of HCFC 225 is allowed. NPB, or N-propyl bromide, is under scrutiny by several regulatory agencies. The US EPA is currently considering petitions to classify NPB as a hazardous air pollutant, an HAP. The National Toxicology Program of the US Department of Health and Human Services has reported that NPB is carcinogenic in rats and mice. The American Conference of Governmental Industrial Hygienists is currently reviewing the threshold limit value, or TLV, of NPB. The US EPA recommends a value of 25 parts per million for the 8-hour weighted average TLV for NPB. In late July of this year, OSHA and NIOSH issued a hazard alert on NPB urging efforts to safeguard workers from exposure to NPB. The OSHA news release indicates that workers exposed to NPB can suffer serious health effects even long after the exposure has ended. TCE, or trichloroethylene, continues to face increasing regulations, both domestically and abroad, and is a potential carcinogen. Let's now take a look at 2 DuPont solvents suitable for the replacement of HCFC 225, NPB, or TCE. 2 of the most widely employed Vertrel solvents are Vertrel SDG and Vertrel SFR. Vertrel SDG has excellent solvency power with a Kb value of 95, a low boiling point of 43 degrees C, is low in toxicity, and is non-flammable. These properties, along with its low surface tension, make Vertrel SDG an excellent ultrasonic vapor degreasing solvent. Vertrel SDG is compatible with a wide range of metals, plastics, elastomers, and organics, and can be employed in vapor degreasing equipment with little or no changes to the equipment. Vertrel SDG is suitable for a wide variety of applications, including light, medium, and heavy soil removal, silicone deposition and tube swelling, silicone oil, grease, and wax removal, and carrier fluid applications. Vertrel SDG is characterized by a 0 ozone depletion potential, low global warming potential, and low toxicity, rendering it an ideal replacement for environmentally unfriendly or toxic solvents such as HCFC 225, NPB, or TCE. Vertrel SDG was recently evaluated against other new solvents in precision cleaning applications by the U.S. Army and NASA as part of their efforts to replace N-propyl bromide, NPB. U.S. Army and NASA requirements for an NPB replacement include the following. The solvent must have a lower toxicity than NPB. It must not be classified as a hazardous air pollutant, an HAP. The replacement solvent must have a 0 ozone depletion potential, exhibit no flash point, and must be compatible with existing vapor degreasing equipment. The U.S. Army and NASA testing found that Vertrel SDG cleaned in the same range or better than NPB, and that Vertrel SDG provided superior cleaning compared to all other test solvents. Vertrel SDG was also found to perform equally well on freshly contaminated coupons and aged contaminants. A copy of these reports can be made available upon request. Vertrel SFR is characterized by very high solvency and is an excellent choice for ionics removal. It is compatible with a wide range of metals, plastics, elastomers, and organics, and can be employed in vapor degreasing equipment with little or no changes to the equipment. It is fast drying, has a low surface tension, and is non-flammable. Vertrel SFR is ideally suited for use in defluxing applications, for oil, grease, and wax removal, and for precision cleaning. Vertrel SFR is characterized by a 0 ODP, low GWP, and low toxicity, rendering it an ideal replacement for environmentally unfriendly or toxic solvents such as HCFC 225, NPB, or TCE. In conclusion, Vertrel specialty fluids provide an excellent combination of the properties desired in a solvent. A wide range of solvency allows for a best fit of the solvent to the application, and with Kb values up to and exceeding 100, Vertrel fluids are capable of removing the toughest soils. This wide range of solvency, in combination with low toxicity, high material compatibility, low environmental impact, and economical operation, make the Vertrel fluids viable replacements for NPB, TCE, or HCFC 225 in precision cleaning applications. At this point, I'd like to turn things back over to Tom Tattersall. In this third section of our webinar, Tom will discuss 2 recent case histories where customers put MicroCare and the Vertrel solvents to the test.
Thank you, Mark. So you can see we have a lot of options to work with in designing our customers' cleaning process. And that brings me to my charge or offer to you today on this webinar. We want to work with you. Bring us your cleaning challenges. Daily, we see potential improvements and cost reductions at potential customers. Improvements we would love to share with you. Just the past 12 months alone, we have seen an increase from customers who had the following cleaning issues: They wanted to replace AK225. They wanted to replace N-propyl bromide. They wanted to replace TCE or PCE. They wanted to replace the HFEs they were using. Or they had water systems that were either too old or too costly to operate. We were able to convert all these customers to meet their new cleaning and cost goals. If any of these issues describe your operation, give us a call. Put us to the test. Here are 2 case histories where the customers did put us to the test. This customer faced the need to increase cleaning capacity as their business grew. They had a space limitation and energy costs were high. We were able to design for them a vapor degreasing process that not only freed up factory floor space because we removed the old aqueous lines, but also increased their cleaning capacity. Furthermore, we designed a custom oil recovery system which purified the oil enough for it to be reused, saving additional dollars. We reduced their energy costs nearly 90%. Most importantly, their cost per part cleaned was reduced. This company cleans upwards to nearly 50,000 parts per day. Let me say that again. This company cleans upwards to nearly 50,000 parts per day. Their payback or return on investment was around 15 months. My second customer case history involves a manufacturer who had a cleaning capacity increase need and also a safety concern to eliminate flammable solvents from their process. Their parts not only have a complex geometry, but in many cases exhibit some porosity. We were able to design a vapor degreasing process that met their safety goals through the use of a non-flammable solvent. Plus, we were able to increase their cleaning capacity. Once again, the cost per part clean was reduced. They tell us this vapor degreasing process will give them enough capacity until 2015, at which time they will install a second vapor degreaser. These 2 examples, one replacing water and one replacing a traditional dip and dunk bath with a flammable solvent, highlight well the benefits of the vapor degreasing process, as well as the expertise of the DuPont Microcare team. To note, both of these customers switched to a Vertrel-based cleaning fluid. I thank you for your attention, and I look forward to providing you clean parts at the lowest dollars per part clean. This concludes our webinar. If you need more information, please contact DuPont or Microcare using the information provided on the screen.